Good morning, it is the 15th of December, so it's day 15 of Advent. I am recording at 7 in the morning or 7:20 in the morning, trying to make sure that I am nice and prepared for today. Today is my last day of work. There is a lawnmower outside, so I'm just hoping that you can't hear it, or that if you can, it's not too loud. Last night I got up to the first round of the next colour in the Musselburgh hat. This is quite big. But I'm gonna continue knitting it and live in faith. I finished the ribbing of the cowrie as well. So this is a nice 4-inch brim, which is my preferred size. And of course I use the tubular cast on, which you can see with the provisional cast on, the spare yarn. This is my favourite way of starting off a beanie. I always go for it. So this is gonna come with me today. It's gonna be used, and let's open some advents. I do have makeup on today, just eyes, because I don't want my students forgetting what I look like, and I'd like them to remember that I look pretty. I'm always pretty, I know that, but I do like having eyebrows. So day 15's colour is Prism. And that is this beautiful blue here. Daffodil Road Yarns day 15 is Bilberry. Such a vibrant blue. Put it up with my collection. I actually have been speaking to Daffodil Road Yarns this morning. She replied to because I tagged all of the makers in the post of days 1 to 12, and she replied and she was like, oh my goodness, like, I love your set. And I was like, thank you, I love your yarn. And she said that she is actually dyeing up today some more for the people who couldn't get it. So I wonder, I would suggest maybe that you pay attention to her Instagram, Daffodil Road Yarns, because there may be some more up. If not, but I would highly recommend, like, oh my god, so much recommend that you get your hands on some of her yarn. That is what my Musselburgh hat is in, that is what this is in, and it is mwah, chef's kiss, sweet dreams, the best. So I 100% recommend that you get your hands on it if you like really nice quality yarn. Wool and Works day 15. Ooh, I didn't peek, so that's a surprise to me too. It's a really dark purple after yesterday's very light purple. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay, I'm curious. I can't wait to see where this goes. Olivia and Oliver Fibers Wanderlust. This is the inspiration picture. This is the colour. And this is the Blue Mosque. So Mazar-e-Sharif, I always do a r with these ones and it's not, it's a r. Mazar-e-Sharif is the 4th largest city in Afghanistan. It means Tomb of the Saint, a reference to the tomb of Hazrat Ali ibn Abi Talib, cousin, son-in-law and companion of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. The tomb is housed in the large blue-tiled sanctuary and mosque in the centre of the city known as the Shrine of Ali, or the Blue Mosque. I have actually, I've been doing some research, I think that's the best way to put it, where I'm basically making up a website for my travels, and I'm doing like my research before, so I'm finding out stuff about a country, and I'm trying to make like this whole list of information for myself and whoever else wants to use it. And then after I go, I'm going to come back and then write like what I experienced, how it went, that kind of thing. So kind of like a travel research before a travel blog. And I'm doing it alphabetically. Afghanistan is the first country alphabetically. And so I've been researching Mazar-e-Sharif and the Blue Mosque. So this is something that I am lucky to say I know a little bit about, and I'm excited to go. I can't wait. Circus Tonic Handmade. I have, ooh, a Choco Mentos. Choco Caramel Mentos. How interesting. I've never seen these. And, oh, that colour. That is so very much me. Oh, I love that. That is beautiful. Okay, day 15, and I'll show you how it opened up. I was like, what the heck? But if you turn it around, it's a really cute armchair. I was like, what? This is skull? No, it's an armchair. That's really cute. And day 15 of the botanical yarn fade. I feel like this has actually gone darker, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Day 14, day 15. I think it's not really a fade, it's more like less saturated. I think that's the difference. So 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it's becoming less saturated. Interesting. I think because these ones really were a fade, that it's interesting seeing what this one becomes. Okay, so I'm gonna go off to work. It's the last day, which feels so weird. I will take you with me so you can see my classroom. I'll show you some of my favourite parts around the school. And yeah, let's go. Favourite part of the school, number 1. This is called the circle. It's very calming and relaxed. That's also the spot where the kids like to hide and vape. But you know, apart from that, it's quite beautiful. I do like to sometimes just get out here and read a book in my spare time. So this is River Road. This is where some of our kids who need space come to. It's a good way of putting it, isn't it? Kids who need some space. So they have made some really beautiful paintings. And oh, it's a mushroom. I love mushrooms. That is sick. Cool, hey? That is so cool. And there's some of these I probably want / I'm going to steal.
I'm sure someone will take one.
Probably.
Which one do you like?
I like the mushroom.
Because you're leaving.
Next year,
as well?
next year. So when kids come in, they come to here. It's like a very calming space. I love it. This is my other favourite place. It's the library. And it's so pretty. Have a Christmas tree. And it's meant to say river. They're never in order. Ever. Like ever. I don't know why. But this is another little reading nook. And some amazing paintings. Actually, I'll show you my favourite painting. This is not my favourite painting, but this is just like really cool. Disney retelling. Love. This one is my favourite painting. Actually, do you know who made this painting?
Miss P's the best. She's the best. She's the best.
That's why I was so late. I was like, ah.
So I've been working on the purple. It's about 6 inches, 5.5-ish. I have so much more to go and finish off. And I'm gonna go to the pub to have farewell drinks. And I'm probably gonna end up knitting in the pub. So classic Astrid knitting in public.
Have I made some bad decisions? Probably. But
Hello, good afternoon. Today is the 16th and it is my first day of holidays. Anyway, so as of yet I have not even come close to knitting. I've not even come close to editing yesterday's, which I probably need to do. I am still working on my Musselburgh hat. I am up to the decreases now, which is exciting. And I have not woven in the ends of the socks. So got a bit of work to do this afternoon before everything happens. But hello, how are you? How is your Friday? Mine is great. I have slept in and had a nap, so life is amazing. And my two sisters are home. We've got a very full house at the moment and it's all going so well. So yesterday I started knitting on the purple, which you can see this division. I actually knit most of this at the staff farewells, and then we went out for staff drinks. Yes, I was that person knitting in the pub and I don't care. So I actually, I have really like full-on anxiety. I take medication for it just to try and settle myself, and I did find that being around people, especially people who I don't normally socialize with, like I work with them, I wouldn't say that I necessarily socialize with them all the time. That was actually quite hard for me, just to, you know, be out with them and be in social settings with them. And so yeah, I knit quite a bit, but it was actually such a lovely night. A little bit of drama, but you know, always a bit of fun. And then it was quite lovely. I had some really nice chats and closure with some people who I worked with who were leaving, and you know, that was just, it was quite a beautiful time. So here, it's so big. It is so very big, but I do love the two-tone. Obviously I'm still working on the purple. It is 4 thickness in here, 2 thickness up here. To be honest, if the boy doesn't like it, I will keep it, as I've said the whole time. But I think it'll suit him better because it's more his colours, but we'll see. Let's get on with some advents. Ah, the other thing to show you. Because I got a new camera, I needed a new camera bag, and I was thinking, well, what am I going to take to go to Europe? What is something that is going to be pretty, that I will like, but also that I will, you know, remember to bring with me and all of that. So I got a leather bag. So it has my name on it, Astrid, and it has so many different pockets. And the cool thing about it, this is what made me choose it, has like a suede lined inside, but it's got all the different sections for a camera, so I can actually put it in and take it around with me, and I feel like it'll be secure and safe. And then the back is for a laptop in here underneath. So I will link where I got this from. To be honest, shipping was pretty fast, even though it is December and it was like Christmas time. But yeah, I'm pretty... Aw! Free gift for sale. Handmade paper journal. Happy holiday season. Oh, thank goodness I opened this up. How lovely. Let's get some scissors. This is so sweet. Honestly, I wouldn't have even known this was here because there's no way I would have opened it before. Oh, this is really cute. So this is a little journal that it comes with. I don't know if you can see that, it's a little bit dusty. A little bit dusty. Oh man, it's like handmade paper inside. When it said handmade, I was like, oh yeah, cool. No, it's like proper handmade. That is awesome. How delightful, how sweet. That's so nice. The other thing, oh my hands are a bit dirty now. Oops. The other thing that just came in the mail was, whatchamacallit, the pom-poms. So for the raffle, one of the ladies, Elise, actually makes pom-poms, and when I put out a call and said, hey, like, this is the drama, has anyone got stuff that they would mind donating, she was like, yeah, absolutely, let me send it to you. And then it's timing happened, and you know, it's fine, but unfortunately I've given the raffle before that she could give me the pom-poms. So they arrived yesterday and they're beautiful. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put them into the other giveaway that I've got going on, and I think maybe on the weekend, maybe, I don't know, sometime I will open them up and show you what's in them. Yeah, and so it'll be quite a It's a lovely giveaway, and I don't think I should keep them for myself because I did get them to give away, so that makes me feel better. Now advents. Day 16 is called Steam Power. So good. So there's Steam Power, and we have got a tape measure. Nice. Very nice. Day 16 for Daffodil Road is Huckleberry. I didn't even know Huckleberry was a real berry. I thought that it was like a book title, like Huckleberry Finn. So this is exciting. It's a real berry. Ooh, okay, let me show you the fade that we've got. Day 14, 15, 16. Ooh, this is fun. I like it. Nope, that's not. That's this way. There we go. I can put things back like how they're meant to be. Okay. I also got another little extra. So this is Raspberry Lip Dust. Pinch and sprinkle and wait for the twinkle. Yum. Pure Lust is made from 90% freeze-dried strawberry dust, 10% sugar, and anti-caking agent 551, which is a naturally occurring mineral, should not be snorted too often. That's hilarious. Well, I've got some raspberry dust. I will not snort this. Day 16 of Wool and Works is this beautiful rainbow. That is beautiful. That's so lovely. Day 16 of the Wanderlust. This is the inspiration picture. And this is the yarn. Come on. So this is Patagonia. Patagonia, which is where the marbled caves of Chile are located, comprises about half of Chile and half of Argentina, over 1 million square kilometers in total, although it's home to less than 5% of either country's population. There's a lot of vast wilderness here, which is really a huge chunk of its allure. I do every now and again hear Hoki from Hoki Knits talk about Patagonia, which is in Argentina, obviously. So this is fun. Day 16 of Circus Sonic Handmade. That was the second. This really lovely sky blue. Day 16 of the Firefly Notes is this handmade tag. I really like that. That's really fun. Sorry for my sisters, but it's nice to hear them, so I'm not going to try and tell them to shush. Again, it's more just becoming less saturated than it is fading, which I find a really interesting way of doing it. Like, it's not like it's going from red to white. It's yeah, it's not a fade, it's a less saturation. And I just find that really interesting for this. Okay, well that's it. I need to make some socks. I need to finish off the Musselburgh hat and edit things. And that's it. So it's very nice. I am very much looking forward to relaxing. Tomorrow I am going to go to some markets, so I will take you along with me. And then Sunday is going to be a Christmas dinner. The first of many. So this year is just going to be the year of all Christmases. So I will take you along with me. I will see you very soon. I hope that you enjoyed and have a great one. Bye. The saddest little chips. You can tell which ones are mine. So rude. Yeah. It's the Leaning Tower of Burger.
Because I know what great deal of pain they would have brought you, and I like that.
So much pain. You have no idea. Oh, fucking banana shirt, mate. You are. Why? You have to pain me. You have to hurt me. Happy birthday, dickhead.
Thank you very much. It's actually amazing.
I'm glad. It is just so pretty. Hello, good morning. Today is the 17th of December, so it's the 17th day of Advent, and let's go through. Day 17 of Ash and Eve of the Steampunk collection is Oil Slick, which is very pretty. It's starting to move into that purpley kind of way. Day 17 of Daffodil Road is the day I've been waiting for, and this is Blueberry. It's so nice. Day 17 of Wool and Works is this gorgeous pink. Wanderlust by Olivia and Oliver. We have this inspo pick, and then this is the clear blue. So today is Mauritius. This underwater waterfall is located just off the coast of Le Mans in Mauritius. The waterfall is actually an optical illusion formed by sand and silt deposits, making it look like the entire island is being sucked down into the abyss. So cool. And day 17 of Circus Tonic. Why do I always forget this one? Circus Tonic is this grey. It's quite a variegated grey. Day 17 of Firefly Notes is this little sheep. Day 17 of Botanical Yarns is this one here. Okay, so last night I went out to dinner and celebrate the boy's birthday. I have his permission to insert a clip of me giving him the socks, and he loved them, which I'm very grateful for because I worked so damn hard on them. And he was also very grateful because he knows how much I dislike knitting socks. There is a language warning on the video. He does swear and I swear. I think it's just me actually. But yes, so I will include that. And today I went to the Christmas markets in Mundaring and it was so much fun. So I will show you some of the things that I got. One thing actually that I received yesterday but didn't pick up today was this. This is the skein from Rainbows and Sprinkles called Solar Haze. And this one was a Big Wool Show purchase. This actually was the second half of my birthday present that the boy got me. So I had sent him a little note on Instagram and said 5 of these is going to be, because he said to me like, tell me what you want. And so I sent him this and I said 5 of them are going to be an amazing summer top. So he bought me 6 and now I'm overwhelmed with choice. But I'm thinking, I think I have an idea of what to make with it. I don't know if it'll work, so I need to swatch it up, but I have an idea. So I'm really excited to see which one it's going to become. Another update just before I get there. This was on Thursday that I spilt my coffee in my car. And unfortunately it has managed to stain my knitting, which was in the front seat, which was coffeeed up. I'm a bit confused about what to do now. The Michelle who dyed this doesn't have another skein. This is literally the only skein. And it is now coffee stained. So there's not enough for it to be, like, not enough that I can make a new one, and then I just don't like where the coffee stain is just because it's like randomly, like, you know, it looks unintentional. So I'm going to try and wash it out again. I don't think it will come out. So I don't know. I might just take this one off the needles and let it sit in purgatory for a minute and then I'll figure it out. So it kind of sucks, but that's where we're at. On other knitting related news, I did not finish it in time to gift it, unfortunately, but I finished it literally today at the market. So because I walk around the markets and I always have my knitting, I am well known now to be the girl knitting at the markets. And when I walked past a few people and they're like, oh, last time you were knitting socks, what are you knitting this time? And I showed them the Musselburgh hat and they were like, that's not a hat. And I was like, I swear it is, I promise. So this is, it's huge. It's so thick and so big. But I mean, you can even quadruple fold it, whatever. It is very thick and chunky. I love the 2 different colours. Personally, I think I would wear it. I haven't woven in the ends yet. I personally would wear it more like this with the green out and then the purple at the top. But if I was giving it to the boy, I would demand he wears it the other way because I think that the green is too close to his eyes and I want the purple. Yeah, so I finished this. It is going to be delicious and delightful. I actually have made him a beanie before, and so I showed him what I was making and he was like, but you've already made me one. I was like, I know, I can make you more than one. It's okay, I'm allowed. And so I actually bought the yarn when I was with him before. And so I made it, like, I purposely made it really big and slouchy, intending it to be a lot of room so that his ego can fit in. No. I intentionally made it quite big and slouchy and comfortable, knowing that, you know, I won't be able to give it to him in the winter, so I'll be in Europe and I'll be in my summer. But I do like it. That is the decreases on the purple side. And then the increases on the blue side. So this is my completed Musselburgh hat. I'm quite proud of it. I had so many people want to touch it because it does feel amazing. This is in Daffodil Road Yarns Merino Silk Yuck in the DK, and it is luxurious. I don't know if you can see it very well. There's a bit of a halo, just a tiny halo, but you can see like the little brown fuzz, and that is the yuck coming through. So it's really luxurious and really interesting. I've always wanted to knit with this base, so I'm very excited that I got a chance to. And I have plenty more left over as well. So these are my knitting moments. I don't know if I told you, I have got a plan. I booked in a date of a photography shoot on January 25th, and so now I have a deadline. I did tell you I've got a deadline now to get all my stuff done and to get everything ready for the 25th. So I am going to be babysitting tonight for my best friend's kids, and I'm going to take along with me the eucalyptus mess that is currently evolving. What is happening here? So I'm going to take along with me the eucalyptus. I need to redo this bind off because it is aggressively tight, and then do this arm, and then I'll be done, really. I just need to keep going round and round and round and around and round and round, and then that is it, and it's just stockinette from now on. So that grey version is almost done, and the hope is that I can get a decent chunk of it done tonight. And then I will also take with me this cowl, which is my grandmother's cowl. This is using Lime Brand Nubu, I believe. Either Nubu or Trubu, one of the two. And then this one is using Mel of Three Cats yarn in the deep aubergine and in the vineyard, in the DK base. So I need to finish hopefully this tonight or tomorrow or by the weekend. And then this, I need to get the sleeve finished and then just smash out as much as possible. And this is pretty much all I've got left, which I think will cover it. So a lot of knitting to do tonight, a lot of ripping and then a lot of knitting, but I'm pretty confident that I will be able to get a lot done. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So that is my plans for the next projects that I should be having done. Then in Monday to Wednesday, so on Monday, my mum, my sister and I are going to go down to a beautiful place in Denmark, and we're going to go and just relax and have like our Christmas, a little Christmas getaway there. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to come in, I'm going to bulk unwrap some advents, and then I've got everything, and then obviously I won't be able to upload anything, so I will just take like a vlog of my time there, and then I'll come back and I'll release it over 3 days, as in like I'll release like 3 days worth of stuff in one day. Yeah, it's gonna be quite hectic. So I think I've got, today is babysitting and knitting, tomorrow is Christmas with my dad for my little sister, so I think we're just doing her gifts. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be down south. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is down south. I was like, where do my fingers go? And then Wednesday night is going to be Christmas dinner for my little sister with my mum's side. And we're doing kind of like our family Christmas dinner with my family because my sister's home. And then that will be on the 21st. Something else happening on the 22nd. 23rd, I'm doing Christmas Eve, which I've got to make something for as like a Secret Santa Kris Kringle giveaway. Then the 24th is Christmas Eve, and then the 25th is Christmas. So I've got so much going on, and I will take you with me for most of it. So it'll be very exciting. Yeah, it's a bit weird, actually. I'm going to knit while I talk to you. And then I promise I will show you my market acquisitions, because oh my goodness, I've got so much. And I'm glad that my sisters aren't home while I talk about this, because this is something that I find really hard. Sorry, my voice is still not recovering. I'm still looking in the viewfinder instead of here. I'm so sorry. So my sisters don't really understand my passion for knitting. They never really have. And that's okay. Like I've seen a lot of YouTubers and they're like, you know, I talk about knitting on YouTube because my family don't understand it and it bores them. And I totally get that. But this is something that like I found a bit difficult. So my family, I mean, not so much my mum. My mum's quite crafty and she definitely understands it. But my two sisters are not creative. Like, they're not crafty like me. And they've made a couple of really pointed comments being negative about it to me. And so I actually feel quite insecure creating or crafting, or like I don't really want to give them a lot of hand knit stuff. I've given them a few things over the years, but I don't really want to keep giving them stuff because I just don't think that they really appreciate the work that goes into it. And this is my personal feeling. I'm sure that they do. I'm sure, but I don't feel like they do. And like, you know, I'm always knitting. Like, I'm always walking around and knitting. And I remember I went for a walk with my little sister and she's like, let's go for a walk. I was like, absolutely. And I grabbed my knitting to just walk with me. And she's like, oh my God, are you really bringing that? Like, really? And I was like, oh, I don't have to. And she's like, you're always doing it. I was like, okay, thanks. I won't. And it just caused like a bit of conflict. And I'm like, you know, like I can do life without knitting. That's okay. But why is it such a problem to you that I do it? And like, is it, you know, kind of, I'm trying to drill down to it. Like, is it embarrassing for you that I knit in public? Is it, do you feel like I'm distracted when I do it? Like, what is it? Tell me something I can work on, but what is it that is the issue? And then even when we were setting up the Christmas tree, I filmed part of it of like me and my mum and my sister, and we were dancing, and I just thought it was really cute. And it wasn't intended to be on YouTube. It isn't on YouTube. I don't think it ever will be on YouTube. It's literally just a memory of mine that I now have. And my sister was like, why are you filming? And she's like, you haven't even asked me. And I'm like, but you don't know what it's for. Like, it's not going to be for YouTube. She's like, I don't want to be online. I'm like, that's fine. It's not going to be online. And she was like, but you didn't even ask me. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Like, I should have asked you. That's totally fair. And she's like, I'm not going to be an epoxy little YouTube channel. And I'm like, thanks. Like, it just, I don't know. I felt really hurt by it. And I know she spoke without thinking, but I do find it really hard when this is something that I genuinely love and enjoy and I put a lot of my effort into, and they see it almost like a burden or like I'm doing something wrong or embarrassing, and I don't really know how to fix that. And yeah, I don't really know what to do. And this has been, I've been knitting for 12 years now, so it's not like I'm going to stop anytime soon. Yeah, I don't know. I found that a bit difficult. And then I find it interesting that I turn around and like, you know, I went to the Rolling Stone markets with one of my best friends, and she's literally like, I love it when you knit. Like, I know you're happy because you're knitting. And literally, like, I went through a really bad stage a couple of years ago where she literally texted me, she's like, what are you knitting on? And I was like, nothing. Like, I just can't bring myself to knit. And she's like, you're not okay, please get help. And it's like, that's, for my friends, it's almost like a sign. It's like an outward signal of my mental health. And then, yeah, so many of my best friends are just like, you know, they don't blink at me doing it. They think it's normal. Like, when I went to Six with my friends, they were like, yeah, this is like, you knitting throughout the concert is so totally normal. Like, why weren't you doing it earlier? Like, why didn't you do it when we were at the fancy dinner? Like, it's just you. And then to have my family kind of turn around and be like, you're embarrassing us, you're shame, you're whatever. I just find it really, I find it jarring, I think is the best way to put it. I find it kind of hard to accept because I do feel like it is a part of me that is so normalized, and I find it, I mean, I think this is a normal thing as well in families, that my friends have known me, you know, quite a long time, to be fair. Like, they've known me quite a few years, but I think, you know, with sisters or with family, they've known you all your life, and they've known you in every iteration of you, whereas your friends, they know you as you now. And I wonder if it's a kind of a thing with friends where, like, they accept you as you are now, and they take you at face value, whereas your family tends to remember you as who you were before, and they don't really take you at face value now. I know with me and my sisters have had quite a few upsets, arguments, about that, you know, going like, we see each other as who we used to be and as our formative years, and then we forget, I guess, how we've progressed now. And I just wonder if this is an extension of that, and then how do I get past it? And how do I keep being true to me, because I'm not going to stop knitting. And so this all comes down to when I'm on holidays with my family, how do I knit and enjoy myself and enjoy my time and still be so proud of what I make? Because let's be real, what I make is freaking cool. And I'm good at what I do, and I love it, and it brings me so much joy, and I love that it brings other people so much joy. But then how do I not feel embarrassed or closed off or like I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm knitting and because I'm doing something that I find joy in front of my family who don't share the same value? I just find that hard. And then it's hard as well because it's not like they don't find value in handmade things. Like, my stepsister has made quite a few things for my two sisters, like my two bio sisters. She's made quite a few things for them. Like, I'm literally in a room right now and I can see 2 paintings that my stepsister has made. And my sisters are more than happy to accept her handmade things and not mine. So I don't know if there's like a bit of jealousy there for me, or a bit of comparisonitis where I feel inferior. Because, you know, like, I'm happy to work on my issues. I just have to recognize what my issues are. Yeah, that's very deep for a Saturday afternoon. Anyway, markets. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to comment on this. Maybe this is just what it is, and maybe a lot of other people feel this way, and this is why people come and podcast on YouTube, so that they can actually share their makes and their feelings and their attitudes and whatever, because other people don't get it. Maybe this is what it is. I don't know. Maybe this is part of growing up. I don't like growing up. Growing up sucks. Okay, markets. So first up, I saw a adorable little stand, and they had these pot planter holder things, and I just thought they were so pretty, so I bought 3 of them. And then I said to her, can you please hold them, because I just have too much stuff. So she was happy to hold it for me. That was lovely. So yeah, I have 3 of these from her. And that was Elysium. So I'm going to, I'm going to talk about everything, put in the videos, and then I'm also going to put them on Instagram as well, because I really encourage people to follow local makers and to buy local and support small business. And I think this is the sort of thing that is so fantastic and so awesome. And it's nice as well because I've been going for so long that people recognize me. They're like, hey, the knitting girl. Okay, markets. So I showed you the pot plants holders things that I got. This is how much was left over of the Musselburgh hat. So I knit pretty much all of it. Just side note. Okay, To start with, I got my dad some dates. These are mixed stuffed dates. Both my dad and I love adventurous food, and I figured this would be really fun, something a little bit different. And I don't know if we are doing Christmas presents on... I don't know if we're doing Christmas presents for my dad on the Sunday or not, so I might actually check. So either way, dates for my dad, but I've got to figure out if I need to refrigerate them or not. I got a whole bunch of little trinkets for gift tags, not really gift tags, but wrapping presents. So they're all quite delicate, but I got a little Santa, some mittens, a gingerbread man, a snowman, a bell, and a little house. So all of these, I got a whole pile of them. These are from Little Mushroom Field. And this is the artwork. Come on. It's so cool. And she has prints of these for sale as well. So I will be getting a couple of these prints, and I'm probably going to end up putting them in my room, in my classroom. I also love them, and I want to get stickers of them so I can give them to the kids, because I just think everyone loves stickers and they're really cute. I got some earrings for my little sister. They are resin covered pearls with little clam shells around them that were foraged at the beach. They're all handmade. And my little sister is starting to wear earrings again, so that's exciting. And then I got myself something. So as I said, I'll be working on the eucalyptus tops, and I do have the photo shoot coming up. I saw these little gum nut earrings, and they are handmade, hand decorated. They're just so cool. And I really love them. So I said to the artist who makes them, I said I would love, if I could, to buy these and then I'll wear them on the photo shoot when I photograph my knits. And she was like, that would be amazing. So I now have more incentive to get my knitting done, because I now have the accessories to go with them. You need the accessories to make the outfit. Everybody knows this. I have seen these guys before. They're called Poetic Paws, and I've seen them at a couple of other markets, and I've always loved what they do. So I bought these little female figurines. They've got roses in their heads, which I just think is beautiful. And then it was like one for $28 or two for $50, and I was like, well, yeah. So I found these little mushroom ones, and I think they are so sweet. I'm really going through a lot of my jewelry and realizing that I love really interesting or like poetic style of jewelry. So Poetic Paws is a perfect pairing. There's a lot of alliteration. My dad is notoriously hard to buy for. So along with the dates, I also got my dad some fudge. So I got him a whole heap. I have got gingerbread and lemon myrtle fudge. We both love lemon myrtle flavors. And then I got him chili fudge because I thought it would be funny, and traditional Russian fudge, which apparently is really nice. Dad's gonna yell at me for getting him something that says Russian because we're not Russian and we make a point of not being Russian, but I thought it would be nice anyway. And then it was a deal of you get 5 and you get 1, or get 4 and you get 1 free. So I got another gingerbread fudge, which I will be taking home with us down south with us, me and my mum and my sister, for Christmas, and we will be eating on that on the drive down. I went past Hooked on You, which is another cute little stall, and there were these gummy bears in there. So are you gonna, hang on. There we go. Little gummy bear earrings. My boss at work, she's always got a like gummy bears, and she will, whenever she needs a sugar lift, she'll come around and she goes, bears time, and she just offers us all bears, and it makes the office just lovely. And so as soon as I saw the gummy bears, I was like, I need to get these for Claire, I need to get them for my boss, and I need just, they're so cute. So this is going to be a very belated Christmas present, but they're so adorable. And lastly, this was actually one of the first stores I went to, so it's the bottom of my bag. I went past Amore at Muse, which, if you remember, I got heaps of lip balms from, and at the last markets, and she had a discount code of welcome10, and I put it on screen. I will repeat again because she has said that I can do it. And I really do encourage you to go and get some of her stuff because they're beautiful. So I went past again, and she was like, how are you going? Thank you so much for the love and the support. And I was like, of course. And I said to her, you know, like, I'm very blunt and honest, and if I like something, I will recommend it to everyone, and if I don't like something, I will recommend that against it to everyone. So I bought, so I had bought the lip balms, and I love them, and then I said, I wish I'd gone back and got some candles. So I went back and I couldn't see her candles, but I saw some of her bath soaks, and I love a good bath soak. So I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna get some, and she was like, well, if you get 3, you get the 4th one for free, and she had 4, so I was like, yoink, and I grabbed them all. So this is the one that I originally grabbed, which is eucalyptus and peppermint, which is something that I love, and I'm actually thinking I need to go have a bath and just relax, so I'm thinking this might be what I go for right now. And then I also got Uplift Me, lemon and sweet orange, Relax Me, lavender and sandalwood, and Romance Me, rose and ylang ylang. So I'm thinking I will give these to my mum, and I know she loves bath salts, and I keep buying stuff and saying you can't use them, so I might have these ones as a little gift set for my mum for Christmas. I need to wrap Christmas presents. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not doing it today. Yeah, so that's everything that I bought from the market. I went in with the intention of only getting Christmas presents, and I walked out with quite a few things for myself that I don't really care because they're beautiful and I like them all. There were so many more things that I kept looking at going, if I buy you, where am I going to put you? Like, I want you so badly, but where am I going to put you? And that's just, it just doesn't work. If I'm having to think too hard about where they're going to go, they're not it. They're not right. So this is my huge haul, and I will put in some footage of the markets now. I will get these edited and out to you as soon as possible, and I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'll see you very soon. Bye.